shit.
Sketch show mixed, but Canada. Can you picture it?
I don't even know why Canadians are listening to this. Don't you have your own shows? Imagine if I only
Oh my
listen
God,
to...
look, they have all of the episodes
Stop
on
it right
YouTube.
now. Stop it. You're going to be banned. Let's ban her. All right, that was Josh Denny. That's enough of Josh Denny for me today. Okay?
Yes, I know
That's
there's
enough.
one other great clip, but we'll save it for the
That's
next show.
enough. What else do we have here today?
Click Crystalia's most recent Instagram because you're gonna. He posted it since
where's
we've been
this?
live. It should be at the top, but if it's not, let me know.
Let me refresh. Crystalia did a new Instagram while we've been on. People have been sending this in. Let's see what we have. Crystalia IG. Copy and paste. I've been blocked. I was the first person he ever blocked. 2012. He blocked me. He knew. He knew there was trouble. Oh, there he is. Let's do a cold refresh. He's got... Oh. Let's go to his account here. Very scary. Oh, no. He's lounging sideways. He's lost all confidence. You know what's the best part of these new Crystalia Instagrams? His face is different. He doesn't have that face anymore. He can't hold that fake confident face anymore. It's slightly different. I can tell right now by the thumbnail. Look at this face. Does this look like the face of a guy? Wait. I'm grayed out here. I'm trying to do it without being grayed out. There it is. Oh. Come on, Mikey. Yeah, you know that you're green. Does that look confident to you? Laying there with your fucking butt out? It's like an imitation of what he used to be. This happened with... Who did this happen with? It happened with so many people where they lose all confidence in their face muscles after being exposed. I mean, we used to talk about this all the time, Jules. Who did this happen to before where they're different? Gavin. TJ Miller.
There's so many more. Hold on.
So many more where they're trying to make their old little wise guy faces, but the faces don't work anymore. The faces show all the pain now. Well, I'm dying to see what this... Everybody's been talking about this one. I'm dying to see it.
Well, you got to see the caption also. Is one of the most important parts.
He's a family man now with his hobo kid, Frank. Hey, Chris, I don't know what you've been doing to these women, but can you get me a few extra hot dogs on the trail? Hobo baby. Crystalia says, now that I don't cheat, at least I don't have to feel bad when I stand my ground for other shit. I ain't playing categories. Being faithful, rip. Wait a minute.
Yes.
Now that I don't cheat anymore, at least I don't have to feel bad when I stand my ground for other shit. I ain't playing categories. Being faithful rips. Being faithful rips? You cheated on your fiance 3 months ago with a tween, allegedly. Let's see the video. Yeah, he said that, folks. So here he is at a family house. Oh my God, they're filming him. Look how he's sitting like a little butt bonanza. They're going to go up to him at this pool, this gaudy pool. Look at this.
My aunt told me to come get you because we're playing a game.
Oh, I'm not playing shit.
Ooh, so his family of ants, you can see all these ants here, these Grimace-style ants, these know-nothing, brainless, Christianic women. They're all walking around in their pumpkin red spice shirts. Looking fat as fuck. There's no brain in the head. No reason these people should be alive. And they come up to Chris, who's just been accused of child rape. His whole family knows it. You can't turn on the news without saying, child porn, Chris D'Elia. And they go, we're playing categories. Want to play? And he does a tough guy routine. I ain't playing shit. Aren't they like, ew, aren't you a rapist? Shouldn't you be
How
like...
does his family allow him to get away with this?
I mean, listen, every news site in existence is saying you're being sued for child porn and child rape.
And their parents are just like, if my mom heard about my teen nude photos story, I would be banned from the family.
Listen to this.
And they'll allow him to do this.
Tell him we're playing the game. I don't worry about it all.
Look at Chris sitting there on his phone, addicted to DMs. Remember, he got the DM symbol tattooed on his chest.
Ooh.
Should Instagram have him allowed on there? I mean, this is where he committed all his crimes. Instagram, don't you care about your user base? And I'm not one for getting people thrown off places, but isn't this where he's... Can't Instagram take a look into his DMs and just see what he's done? And now he's on his little cell phone with his little booty in the air. And he's going to actually treat his family, who is allowing him to exist within this family after knowing he's an alleged rapist of kids. Imagine that. Your whole family goes, Chris, I don't know what happened.
That is crazy.
This is their family. Chris, I don't know what happened. I don't care what happened. But let's just hope that you're telling the truth. I swear to God, I am. And then you're going to talk back to your... You need to be on your best behavior for at least 7 more years. Look how he acts after his whole family knows he was accused of child rape. Disgusting. And what, we're supposed to think that's cool? Look at this.
My aunt told me to come get you because we're playing a game.
Oh, I'm not playing shit.
Oh, yeah, go Chris. He rules. Child raper. He don't play games. Unless it's with the girls. Categories. What is that to...
How could you even look at someone reading what he did in this lawsuit? Should we just look quickly at his lawsuit?
Yeah,
The
if you want to
details?
talk about some of the details from the lawsuit. I mean, it's really bad. Here's Theo Vaughn, the blue checks. Shared pool or solo, y'all rats. Shame on you, Theo Vaughn. Ooh, I can't wait till they come for you. Look at all these blue checks cheering him on. Oh, you're so cool. You're accused of child rape. You should be in hiding. I mean, even if you're innocent and you're accused of child rape, have some decorum, right? You don't come out and pretend it's all fun and games. It's obviously a travesty, whether it's real or not. It's just a terrible, depressing, dark situation, whether you're 100% innocent or 100% guilty. And you need to respect the situation. You're accused of rape. You put on a suit and you look somber and you shut the fuck up. He's trying to look at this guy. This is not the same Chris. What did you do to those kids? What did you do to those girls that night? Mr. Expose. I'm really sickened by this guy. I hope people feel the same way. Okay, what do we got next?
It's boring to look over his lawsuit.
It really
it's just a lot
is.
of reading, but you should at least just read the part where Callan was implicated.
Yeah, Brian Callan implicated. Where do I go?
You didn't get the Imgur link or a copy?
I don't know. Jules, I'm telling you here, my reading ability
That's okay.
is
You're
not
doing
something
great.
I want to do. I hope, can you just read it here? I
Yeah.
do not feel like doing scholastic
Here,
work
how about
right
this?
now.
I'll post the screenshots.
Yeah, and then you'll
of
read it, okay?
Whoever's interested in the full thing. It's
You got to
basically just
read
the
through
long
his
tail.
lawsuit. The things he's being accused of are quite heinous.
It's really long, and I
You
know
shouldn't
reading
be
is boring.
partying with your family right now during these allegations.
But basically, we all know the story of the 17-year-old girl that he had sex with.
Yeah.
And basically, the lawsuit is just the big long tale of how he enticed her over text and how he got her to come to the show. And at one part in the lawsuit, they say that, this is one of my favorite parts,
Yeah.
that the girl and her friend took the elevator up to his floor to meet them. And then he said, I'm not going to open the door until your friend leaves.
Wow.
And then her friend got in the elevator and went down. And then the second the friend left, he opened the door. And so that means he was watching them
Through the peephole.
peephole.
And the friend left, and no girl besides a 17-year-old girl would
That's
even
what
put
I
up
wanted
with
to
that.
say, is that the reason that he has to do this is because when you're 17 and there's a celebrity messaging you, you're like, oh yeah, for sure, I'll go up to the hotel room and kick my friend out while this man watches me through a hole. But he has to do this to teens because if he tried it on a 25-year-old
They'd be
person,
like, "Fuck
they would
off,
be like, this
creep."
is ridiculous.
If two 25-year-old girls came to his door and he goes, your friend has to leave or you can't come in, they go, you've been outed. I just recorded that. You're on Twitter. Fuck off. But
Anyways, there's-
17-year-old girls, and this is almost why it's bad. If you're one of these people where, why is being 17 so bad? It's legal in Cincinnati. It's bad because they'll believe anything. They don't have any life experience. What you're watching, Chris D'Elia's fans, the same ones, all Chris D'Elia's fans, the young fans are all going, what did he do that's so wrong? What's wrong with 17? He didn't rape anyone. It was consensual. That shows that being 17, you don't have the judgment to be with an adult. 17-year-olds think it's not bad for an adult of 40 to be with a 17-year-old, showing that they don't have the judgment to be involved with 40-year-olds. So yes, when you're 40, any business that you do with a 17-year-old is taking advantage of them. They're not equipped to know what's right and wrong yet. They're just not. As you can see, Showcase, somebody needs to write an article as long as that Piranha one about Chris's fan base who's going, so what? He likes sex. Who cares? And it's a 16-year-old girl. A nerd 16-year-old girl, by the way. And you're going, that's why it's wrong. Their ignorance to why this is wrong is exactly why you can't be participating with them in this. They don't know yet. They will know one day. They don't know yet. Now, as far as all the other guys who claim it, you're rapists. The guys who are sitting here, like really older guys going, 17's not illegal, and according... It's illegal. It's disgusting. And any 40-year-old fucking a 17-year-old needs to go to hell and jail. Closed case. No discussion.
But yeah, the lawsuit is all in the BBG, and I posted a link in the chat
Yeah,
of the
please
parts that
read
I
over his
screenshotted.
lawsuit.
But basically, she goes into detail about all the tactics he used on her. Like, he would go completely cold and ice her out and unfollow her if she didn't keep sending him nude photos every single day. And
Yeah,
he would, like,
it's
ask
extremely
her for all
sick.
of these, like, it's like really sick.
It's detailed. It's sick. She
But
doesn't want
anyways.
clout. Her name's not attached to it. And it's like, if 15 different people are accusing Chris of these crimes, what are the odds that
15.
he's
I mean,
innocent?
so many more.
And he
than
hasn't
15.
even denied it,
No.
really. Why defend him to your death?
He
Why?
said that all of his relationships were consensual and legal because he thought he had sex with this girl in a state
Look
where
at this
he could have
guy
sex
even
with her
yelling.
when she was-
It's socially, it's illegal. Just because the states haven't updated their, it's illegal.
and it's illegal to get naked pictures from her when she's 17,
It's
no matter what.
illegal.
the
How about
age of
this? I don't
consent
care
is
if you're
in the state.
25. If you're in high school, it's illegal.
And the lawsuit goes into detail about how he like commented on her Instagram pictures of like her high school spirit.
This is
week
what I
and
mean, though.
stuff like
I want to
that. That's
focus
all
on this.
proven.
Anybody going, no, 17's illegal in Ohio. It's legal in Ohio. Do you want to fuck a 17-year-old? Is that your thing? Is that what you're telling me? That you would do this too? I mean, I just don't understand. Who cares? All of a sudden, you're a man of the law. You don't like the COVID restrictions, but you're a man of the law when it comes to them declaring 17-years can be
Yes,
fucked.
He asked her to send
I mean,
video-
I just don't understand. I don't care if the law says you could be 12. It's not my law. It doesn't exist. It's not real. And why are you standing up for that? Because you would like to fuck a 17-year-old, or you have, and you would be horrified to be busted? What is the end goal with somebody chiming in Well, actually, technically, in the outskirts of the shittiest part of Wisconsin, you're allowed to fuck a 50. Is that cool to you? That somewhere in the most white trash, poverty-stricken place in America, you're allowed to fuck a 17-year-old as a 40-year-old guy? Is that something that interests you? We don't need to hear it. We don't care. We don't care what the law is surrounding it. To us, it's deplorable.
But anyways.
So anyone defending that, you've put a target on your head. You're just as suspect.
There's a ton of crazy stuff in here if you're really into the Dalia stuff. I
Yeah,
posted my
yeah,
screenshots in
yeah.
the chat, but this is the best paragraph. Defendant Dalia repeatedly asked Ms. Doe to meet up, Jane Doe, to meet up with and have sex with some of his friends. At one point, defendant Dalia sent Ms. Doe a photo via Snapchat of him and the friend he wanted Ms. Doe to meet. The friends defendant Dalia wanted Ms. Doe to meet included several other stand-up comedians, Brian Callen, Jason Collins, and Michael Lenoci.
Yeah, so forget about the other two. Brian Callen was named in the lawsuit about fucking underage kids. I mean, you just don't want to be anywhere near it. I would say even as the lawyer, you don't want to be fucking named in the lawsuit. On the title page. I mean, really, I wouldn't even want to be the judge on this case. It's so greasy. But there it is. Brian Callen and Chris D'Elia being sued, and they've been begging for this. Oh, yeah? If it's so legit, why isn't it in the court? It's in the courts now, fellas. And I hope these people, I always see Chris D'Elia commenter. You know what I say to them? I go, Chris is going to jail for 25 years to life. It drives them insane.
Here for an example.
Oh, and you know what I want to do? Wait.
Okay.
Chris D'Elia has a Facebook group, Infiltrated. Here's my troll. They were all defending Chris. They're really stupid. I mean, these are like QAnon level people. It's the same brain. Go into the Chris D'Elia group if you have access. I would do this myself, but they all know me. I want to go in there. This is my wish. You go in there and you go, guys, I just got word that the New York Times is writing a whole article exposing all the people with their names and jobs who are supporting Chris because these people are stupid enough. Well, that will scare the fuck out of them. So go in there and go, yeah, the New York Times, this article is going national. They're going to show faces and names and give the listing of all the people's jobs that are supporting Chris right now through this. And they're doing this whole story about how they're taking down the supporters of Chris because they believe they're involved in child pedophilia too. You could write that as simple as I said it, and the Chris D'Elia group would be doing backflips and somersaults, scrambling for weeks, trying to figure out how they can get out of this. And I'd do it myself if I had a more anonymous name. Please go do that. We could troll these Chris supporters into thinking they're next. We could scare every last one of them out of supporting Chris.
I think the craziest example of Chris defenders is on Ethan's tweet about it.
Yeah, I don't want to read it. I don't need to do this. This is a lot of work for me. It's not that exciting. We know what's going on with Chris. Everybody who listens to the show follows it. If they got a good video, I'll do it. But yeah, Ethan Klein posted this photo of Chris D'Elia and James Charles, and he said, one and the same, or can you see why the... And every person who listens to H3, thousands, millions of people maybe, all said to Ethan, why are you throwing Chris under the bus? I've never seen anything like
He
this
was your
where
friend,
how
you
much
went on the
more
show.
evidence do you need of a predator than this? And because they're fans of him, they refuse to do away with him. They will twist reality. They will say, he's innocent. I just know it. I mean, really? I've never seen anything like this. All right, let's do something fun. I don't care about this. I'm not a
What
legal
about
document.
Jordan Peterson's TikTok?